Self-love. Welcome to Take the Lead with Tara Chantel. I hope you had a wonderful new year. Got your vision ready for 2019. About to tackle it. And actually adapting good habits and sticking with it. And not just giving up after a week and going back to the same routine that didn't get you anywhere in 2018. Yikes. Yeah, I said it. It's true, right? Before we get into Take the Lead, I have a question for you. Are you ready to lead by example? Actually start living as an example? The example begins with you. Now, I wanted to try something new, something fresh for 2019, and this is what I have came up with. I wanted to add some flavor, some spice to your life. You know, we all need to be seasoned up a little bit. So now, Take the Lead podcast is now streaming on YouTube. So we're on visual content, and we're streaming on all platforms. Anchor, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. Take your poison, baby. It's really no excuse why you're not tuning in to Take the Lead. We bring in visual content, so all you gotta do is subscribe, like, and stick with your girl. We are on episode number 15, and we're gonna name this Watch Out for the Ones That Say Little in Front of Your Accomplishments. I'm gonna repeat this. Watch out for the ones that say little in front of your accomplishments. I hear it way too often, like, oh, I see you in your little acting career. I listened to your little podcast. Oh, that's my favorite. I checked out your little short film. Alright. Now you just adding unnecessary adjectives to a sentence at this point. It's already called short film for a reason, right? Why do you insist on putting little in there to downsize my accomplishments? What is the point right there? I peeped the shadiness, and this is why we came on this podcast to confront it. Some people don't even know they have these hater tendencies. But the ones that do know, they know exactly how they saying it and how they say it. But it's 2019, baby, and we will not be accepting that in the space that we are in. They might want to see you do good, but never better than them. If you're trying to give a compliment, do just that. It's so simple, and I know you know how to say kind words. I know you do. But hey, if you knew better, you'll do better. So you might not know. Everybody's raised differently, and some people need to be taught certain things. Try to pull this slick shade in there. Like, don't just try to throw that in there like I ain't about to peep it. It's not cool, and it's just exposing yourself at the end of the day, and it's just showing that your character has so much growing to do. It shows people get so discouraged and won't even allow themselves to take on different opportunities just to help someone, or just to have patience enough to plant seeds along the way and actually watch them harvest. It's not always about the dollar signs. It can be just about the experience and growing from this opportunity and preparing yourself for the next one. Can't get this twisted. Stay humble and have humility in everything you do. We're in this era that we lack emotional intelligence, and we're so thirsty to be greedy. We are moving differently. We are moving in greed, and we don't care who we walk over, who we step on just to get on top of the food chain. The quickest way you got to the top is going to be the fastest way you come right back down. It's so much success out there for all of us. You know they print money every day, baby. Like every single day. That's crazy, right? Insane. I am so secure with the space that I'm in. And I know what's for me is already mine. I just gotta walk into it. Like, my story is already set up, written in stone. I'm on the winning team. We all are on the winning team. God got us. He doesn't want us to lose. And He doesn't want us to have any hate in our heart and be jealous of our neighbor, be jealous of our friends. One in that matter. Only competition I have is when I look in the mirror. I ain't worried about who's doing what, who's doing this, because everyone's time is different. And sometimes it's not your time yet. God still wants to work on you. He needs to prepare you more. He needs you to get so focused on Him so you won't be distracted so easily when the enemy tries to knock you down. You might still have healing to do from all your past hurt. It can be so many different things, but we get so discouraged and think, why me? We all still constantly have to evolve. We all constantly have to grow. And trust the timing in your life and the season that you're in, because God's timing is right on time. All the time. And He allows sometimes for us to be still. We think a tragedy occurred just so we can just slow down and hear Him. Because it's so necessary to just hear Him and not be on this fast-paced lifestyle that we're usually on. But trying to bring someone down is not going to help you get to the top. That happiness is the best revenge out there. You know, talk back down on them or try to throw shade back when they try to downplay your beginnings and your accomplishments. It's fire killing people with kindness, man. I be like, cause you know, whatever you throw, it's going to come right back at you. How you treat me is going to be, you're going to get treated the way you're treating someone else. It's that simple. And some people call it karma. I say that's how the universe works and God handles mine. I do not get my hands dirty. Okay? I leave it up to God. Your goals may be too big for some small-minded people. They can't handle it. So they can't comprehend when you have these small beginnings. So they try to downplay it. And when you gotta start somewhere. Like, you're not gonna just explode overnight and be an overnight success. That does not work. You have to start. Like, start now. Start doing whatever. When you hear these legendary stories, they started with what they had, with where they're at. So don't downplay your beginnings. It's a part of your story. It adds depth and juice to it. Them haters wish they can be fearless like you, but they get so discouraged and they want to be able to live out their fullest potential. And they can. But in fact, they're living in fear. And they just don't want to be a risk taker. They want to just stay in the comfort zone. But being uncomfortable causes you to grow. Once they realize that they can do it too, live off their full potential, each one teach one. Teach them by just leading by example. Actually just living out your dreams. And that can really shine light and help people to do the same for themselves. Everyone's dream is different. Everyone's story is different. Everyone's purpose and the reason why they do things are different. But once you know what you're standing for, you're not going to get tired. Celebrate your accomplishments. Don't let them talk down on them. Check them and keep it moving. Continue to raise the bar a little higher each time you succeed. And then you're going to make them realize how every little accomplishment played a huge role in your success story. Thank you so much for tuning in to Take the Lead podcast, now up and running on YouTube. Check us out on Anchor, Spotify, and iTunes as well when you're driving, working out. We're good for the soul, good for the ears. Thank you so much.